So 52 years ago, I decided that I wanted a completely new life. I was 16, and I said, I'm going to be guided by a series of principles. The three main principles are inclusion. I wanted to include everybody. I'm open to everybody. Curiosity. I'm very curious about people. And basically, an instinct to be distinct. This is the first picture of that era. I was in London, 1976. I actually posed the guy. I said, do this, do that. And it was the first time that I actually took that attitude. This is the second picture, also from the same trip. I was 16, alone in London, no grown-ups, nobody to tell me what to do, not to do. Went to Hyde Park, found this photographer, and I said, I don't want to be a photographer. These people make no money. So, but that was a second picture. So fast forward to the next one, which is the very first fetish party that I went to. I went in and I said, oh my God, these people are crazy. And Jaime, I'm sorry, you were not part of that party, but I said like, wow. These people are absolutely berserk. They're crazy. They're weird. I love it. So I just became part of it. And I don't even know her name. But that was the very, very first one. This is another first. This is the first time, as far as I remember, of a national band playing on stage, and I installed a big studio light because I wanted that kind of picture. And again, it's more like, I don't know, acceptance, but basically my instinct to be distinct. I really wanted distinct pictures. I got them. This is also in Coconut Grove. I was just kind of walking around, taking some pictures. Girl comes out. What are you doing? What does it look like I'm doing? I'm taking pictures. It became an impromptu photo session. She brought her daughter. The whole family was watching. I sent her the pictures. And it just got me to know a different kind of people in Coconut Grove in the Bahamas. This is in another one of the fetish pictures. Talk about being distinct. Everybody dresses black. Like evil kind of thing. He dresses white, and he dresses innocent, and I absolutely love him. His name is Seth. We're still friends, but again, you can be distinct everywhere. This is one of the performers that I like the most. His name is Joe Moreira, Mecronium, and he goes on stage, he cuts himself with glass. My only thing is, please tell me when you're going to do it, because I don't want glass on my eyes. He goes near his people, super distinct. And again, it's like an acquired taste, but it is a good taste. These people really give it their all. Part of my also inclusion is I volunteer a lot for the Miami Rescue Mission. And this is one of the pictures. The only thing that I have to comment about this picture, I love the look of the dog and the look of the owner. I don't know which one is sadder or which one is more accepting, but I love them both. And here's the picture. By the way, I'm not going to be uplifting or I'm going to have any social message here. It's just sharing some of the pictures of my world. This is our bartender in a place called Sacred in Pompano Beach. He's super nice. He just looks fierce, and everybody, especially women, feel very safe around them because nothing is ever going to happen. If anything happens, he takes care of it, and that is the end of that happening. Again, part of the, acceptance, part of the belonging. This is Jerry and Joel Schlamaus, and they're part of Revolution. Revolution is the original Miami metal band. They're great, but they're dirty, gritty, greasy. You can see it here. It is a kind of performance that you don't watch. You delve in it. Talk about being distinct. This is the very last time that we had a fun, really fun urban weekend. That was that year that they killed a poor kid, 99 bullets. Super distinct. He's the only guy in the whole street looking fierce, but holding his baby and looking very nice and sharing, like that he had just this baby. Nelly, I hate to say this, I had to slap her a bit because she's a very happy person and I wanted a fierce look behind the mask. But I have pictures of her, for example, Nelly as a boy, Nelly as a girl. Again, you just accept who they are and they belong to your life and you belong a bit to them, and it's really great. Churchill's, this was part of Motorhead, I think. Yeah, Motorhead tribute. He actually played in Motorhead or something like that at some point. Very distinct guy, very nice, super good drummer actually, really fast, and a joy to be on stage with them. My idea of Miami Christmas, this was actual Christmas. He came over, he did a jig, he asked me for a buck. I said, sure, here's a buck. And by the way, you owe me like 200 because I took your pictures and a photo session and I'm gonna make you immortal. You will live forever because you will be in this picture. But it's a very Miami picture for me. This is my favorite picture of the whole night. There's nothing to say except it's distinct. You either accept them or not accept them. I do. And this is the way that we spend our weekends. I tell my friends I live vicariously through me. These are my weekends. I really enjoy them. Hardly anybody has those. And again, Jerry from Revolution, part of being there in the music is they also give it their all. I mean, this is music that just envelopes you. This is music that just goes around you, and you just feel it everywhere. And that's one of the things I like about heavy metal. It just makes you belong there. This guy, I don't know his name at all. I've actually seen every part of this guy. Every part. Every part has been pierced. Every part has been hit, whatever, but I've never seen his face. It is the one part that I have never seen, and I respect that. And by the way, I truly don't know his name. We coincided in I don't know how many parties, and he's always dressed like that. Almost getting to the last, this is Maria la Muerte from a group band called Phaeton. It is a very flawed picture. It is moved, it is blurred. It's a bit out of focus, and you know what? I love it because of the energy. You go in, Mariela is what they call noise metal, and you're standing in front of her, and it's like 200 decibels. Almost to the last, this picture is here because of the technical difficulties. It is really difficult to photograph black latex against a black background with a softbox. But here it is. We have coincided in maybe 40, 50 fetish parties. I have never seen their faces either, but they're really nice people. And finally, Crazy Ray from the Mud Knuckles. Crazy drunk, what they call crunk. He was high, he was drunk, he was great, he went on stage. I shoved the camera on his face and he performed. And that is, again, part of belonging in that world. They don't mind, everybody cooperates, and I just love this picture. I actually won an award for it. So thank you very much for letting me share part of my world. Thank you very much. Welcome.